Hello everyone, thanks for joining us today. Our next guest is Heather Russell, Assistant Director of the AROS program here on campus. Though the program is sponsored by the ASI and paid for by students, few students actually utilize their services. Today, Heather will tell us all about the program and why we should take advantage of it. Thanks for joining us today, Heather. How are you doing today?
Good, thank you.
Okay, so tell us all about this AROS program. It's an acronym, right?
Correct.
And what does it stand for?
So AROS, E-R-O-S, stands for the Education and Referral Organization for Sexuality.
Okay, and what specific resources do you guys offer?
We have a couple different resources we offer students. The first is free safer sex materials like condoms, lube, dental dams, things like that. We also provide a free multimedia lending library, so a bunch of different books and DVDs that students can rent also for free. And then we also offer free educational and interactive workshops on another variety of topics, and a referral database to refer students to any resources that they need, including STD testing, pregnancy testing, counseling, things like that that we can't do in our office.
Cool. And you guys sponsor events too, right?
Correct. Yeah, we just had an event actually, and we have one coming up. We have them frequently.
Okay, so what types of events do you guys usually sponsor?
This semester we had one on sex toys and masturbation, and that was called Pleasure 101. We had another one just last week called Kink, and that was all about kink, fetishes, BDSM, and it was Halloween themed, and that was really fun.
Cool.
And then coming up, we have the Careers in Sexuality Symposium, which is just kind of like a career fair, but for students that are interested in sexuality, because there's not a lot of resources for students interested in that field.
Okay, and when is that? When will that be?
That one is November 14th, so next Wednesday, and it's from 12:30 to 3 in Jack Adams Hall in the Student Center.
Okay, so can you kind of get a little specific and just tell us some specific reasons why students might want to visit the office?
Absolutely. So first of all, it's a great educational resource. So if anyone is curious about anything regarding sexuality, from orientation to practices to being safe, it's a perfect resource for things like that. Another reason why a student might come is because it's kind of a safe place. So someone who's interested in these topics that might not feel comfortable, going to the library or asking one of their professors or buying a book online, they'll come to the office and feel like they're in an environment where they're comfortable. Okay. So educational, it's fun too, gives students an excuse to kind of
really
explore.
Fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you tell us a little bit, why do you think it's important to have a program like this on campus, or do you think it's important?
I think it's absolutely important. I think that a lot more students should utilize this kind of program, because not only is it educational and it contributes to public health and things like that, but it's also an outlet and a resource for college students who are very sexually active demographically, who are curious and wanting to learn, and what better way to do that than to have a place where you can learn, explore, and find ways to still be safe.
Sounds interesting. So how long have you worked with the program?
I've worked there, I started out as a volunteer my freshman year, so I'm going on my third year now. And between then and now, I've gone from volunteer to office assistant to assistant director.
What does your job consist of?
I basically do kind of everything. I oversee a lot of things. I plan the events. I coordinate different things with the office and coordinate with different speakers and things like that, make orders for condoms, and deal with students that come in and ask questions and stuff like that. And then my director kind of oversees those things, and my office assistant helps me facilitate that.
Okay, so this is kind of a fun question, but can you tell us 3 things that you've learned since working for AROS?
Oh, this is a good question. Okay, first thing that comes to mind is the lube trick with a condom. So everyone complains about how condoms don't feel good, or they stop certain things from happening. But the trick that I've learned is if you put 1 drop of lube inside a condom before you put it on, it'll make it virtually disappear.
Okay, so that's one.
Exactly. Other things I would say, I've learned a ton about different birth control methods and a lot of the stigmas that go along with them, as well as benefits, and just a lot of things about different types of sexuality in general.
Okay, that sounds good. And that's all the time we have for today, folks. Make sure you visit the AROS office located in Cesar Chavez Student Center, room 109. You can also call them at 415-338-2457 or follow them on Twitter at ASI AROS. Thank you.